Now let us discuss exercise 14.1. A survey was conducted by a group of students as a part of their environment awareness program, in which they collected the following data regarding the number of plants in 20 houses in a locality. Find the mean number of plants per house. So here number of plants and number of houses it is given there. First you have to prepare a table. Okay, so it is question is given, which method did you use for finding out the mean and why. Okay, so here we are using the direct method. Why? Because the data is small and it is easy to find out using direct method. So in direct method we will do class marks, then multiply class marks with frequency, like that. So let us draw that one first. First one, frequency, it is given, class only 4 columns we need. Okay, now first one, number of plants. 0 to 2, then 2 to 4, like that. Then number of houses. Number of houses is our Fi. Now we need class mark. Class mark is our Xi. Okay. Then Fi into Xi we need. So first one, 0 to 2, 2 to 4, 4 to 6, then 6 to 8, 8, 10, then 10, 12, and 12 to 14. Now houses number 1, 2, again 1, 5, 6, 2 and 1. Okay. Now first you have to find out the class mark. How will you find the class mark? Here first one, 0 plus 2 divided by 2. 0 plus 2, 0 and 2 are the class limits. So 0 plus 2 divided by 2. 0 plus 2 means 2. 2 divided by 2, that is 1. Then 2 plus 4, that is 6 divided by 2. So 3. 4 plus 6, 10 divided by 2, that is 5. Actually it is midpoint. Then 6 plus 8, 14 divided by 2, 7. Then 8 plus 10, 18 divided by 2, 9. 12 plus 10, 22 divided by 2, 11. 12 plus 14, 26 divided by 2, that is equal to 13. Now we are using direct method because see, now Xi's are small, Fi's also small. You can use direct method, that is this part will be a smaller number. Okay, so directly multiply Fi into Xi. Now first sigma Fi you find out. What is sigma Fi? That is 20. No, already given there. You can check 1 plus 2 plus 1 plus 5 plus 6 plus 2 plus 1, that is 20. Okay, now multiply Fi into Xi. 1 into 1, 1. 2 into 3, 6. 1 into 5, 5. 5 into 7, 35. 6 9s are 54. 2 into 11, 22. And 1 into 13. So These are, oh sorry, it is 3. 3 into 13 is 39. 39. Now add these all. Find out sigma fi xi. What is that? Adding these all numbers. 39 plus 22 plus 54 plus 35 plus 5 and 6 and 1. Okay. So you are going to get 162. Okay. Now how will you find average? That is x bar, that is equal to sigma fi xi by sigma fi, that is whatever you are getting here divided by total frequency will give you mean or average, that is 162 divided by 20. So it is 10, say if you are dividing with 10, 16.2 divided by 2, that is 8.1 you will get. So your x bar is equal to 8.1. Now here which method we use? That is the direct method we use. Why? Because the data given is very small, so you can easily find out that one. Okay. Now second one, consider the following distribution of daily wages of 50 workers of a factory. Now daily wages, that table is given there, starting with 100, 120, 120 to 140 like that. Then you are asked to find out the mean daily wages of the worker by using appropriate method. So we have to use any method, okay, whatever you feel easier. Okay, here we will use step deviation method. Why? Because see that interval 100, 120 like that when it comes. So it is easy if you are using step deviation method, that is one assumed mean we will take, then class size will divide, then that way we will solve that one. Okay, let us draw that. So daily wages, first one, then number of workers, that is Fi, then class mark we will mark Xi, then next one you will mark Ui, that is equal to Xi minus A by H. Okay, now Fi Ui. Then here see what is H. H is equal to, see the question is 100, 120, then 120, 140, 140, 160, 160, then 180, 182, 200. 5 are there. Okay, now H means this 140 minus 120 or 120 minus 100. Okay, so that is equal to 20. Difference between two consecutive lower limit or two consecutive upper limits. FIs are given there: 12, 14, 8, 6 and 10. Now class marks. Xi, how will you mark? 100 plus 120 divided by 2. 100 plus 120 means what? 220. 220 divided by 2, that is 110. 120 plus 140 divided by 2, that is 260 divided by 2, 130. Now here 150 it will come. 170 or 190. Now one of them, A, you have to take. A means assumed mean. Assumed mean we are taking as 150, the middlemost one, that we are taking as 100 A. Okay. Now how will you get this one? Xi minus A by H, that is Xi 110 minus 150. 110 minus 150, that is minus 40 you will get, divided by 20. So I will show you. First one, 110 minus 150 divided by 20. So this one is minus 40 divided by 20, that is equal to minus 2. So here minus 2 will come. Here 130 minus 150, that is 20. 20 divided by 20, that is negative 1, 0. Here 1 and 2 will come. Now multiply this one. Fi into Ui, that is equal to negative 2 into 12, that is negative 24. Negative 1 into 14, negative 14. 0 into 8, 0. Then 1 into 6, 6. 2 into 10, 20. Now look at here, this one, here we are getting a negative quantity, here we are getting a positive quantity. Now here it will be 26 and here you are getting negative 38. So what will be Fi Ui, that is addition of this one, addition of this and this, negative 38 plus 26, that is equal to negative 12. Okay. Now put it in the equation. Which is our equation, that is x bar is equal to A plus H into sigma Fi Ui by sigma Fi. Okay, you have to learn this one. What is A? A was our 150. H is our 20. Then sigma Fi Ui, how much we got? That is negative 12. Negative 12. Fi is this one, that is total is 50. Okay, 50 workers, so that is equal to 50. So divide with 50. Now 50 and 20 zeros you can cancel. So 150 minus 2 into 12, 24 by 5. So 24 by 5 means if you are dividing 4.8 you will get. That means 155 145.2. Okay, 145.2 you will get. So how we have done second one, we are using step deviation method. For that one, fi xi, then next step we have to find out ui, where xi minus a by h ui. Then multiply fi into ui, add that one both sides. Fi ui you have to find out, then put it in the formula to find out the answer. Now third one, the following distribution shows the daily pocket allowance of children of a locality. The mean pocket allowance is 18. Find the missing frequency. So you are asked to find out missing frequency. So here daily allowance was given, then number of children, that is fi's are given. Now first one is 11 13, 13 15, 15 17, 17 19, then 19 21, 21 to 23, 23 to 25, and numbers are 7 6 9 13 f. This f you are to find out 5 and 4. Now first we will mark class mark. 13 plus 11 divided by 2, that is 24 divided by 2, that is 12. Then 28 divided by 2, 14. Then here 16, 18, 20, 22, then 24. Now midpoint it is coming. Now di, which method we are using? Here we will use assumed mean method, that is first one, di fi di by sigma fi, that method we will use. Okay, now di, what is di? That is xi minus a. So our a is 18. A is 18 we are taking. Okay, now what is di? 12 minus 18. 12 minus 18 is minus 6. 14 minus 18 is minus 4. 16 minus 18 is minus 2. 18 minus 18 0. Then 20 minus 18 positive 2. 22 minus 18 positive 4. 24 minus 18 positive 6. Now fi di you find. Fi di. Fi di, how will you find out? Fi 7 into negative 6, negative 42. Then 6 into negative 4, negative 24. 9 into negative 2, negative 18. Here it will be 0, because 0 you have to multiply. 2 into f. F is given there, so 2 into f. 5 fours are, that is 20. Then 6 fours are 24. Now look at here, it is negative quantity, So when you are adding this one, negative 42 plus negative 24 plus 18, you will get negative 84. Then here you will get 44 plus 2f. Okay, 44 plus 2f. So what will be our sigma fi di? Sigma fi di will be negative 84 plus 44 plus 2f. That is, here one is negative, one is positive, so it will be negative 40 plus 2f, or 2f minus 40 you can write. Okay, this way, or 2f minus 40 you can write. Okay, now already they have given mean. Okay, x bar is already given there. X bar is equal to 18. Okay, so how to find out that x bar is equal to a plus sigma fi di by sigma fi. A we know that is 18. Now sigma fi di we got, that is equal to 2f minus 40. So a is equal to 18. Here is 18. X bar is equal to 18. 18 is equal to 18 plus 2f minus 40 by sigma fi. Sigma fi was how much? How much worker? How much children are there? That total we didn't took, no. So 44 plus 6 plus 9 plus that one, 44 plus f we will get. So that is equal to 44 plus f. Okay, adding this one. Now 18 minus 18, 18 minus 18, 0. That is equal to 2f minus 40 by 44 plus f. So 18 minus 18, 0. You will get 0 is equal to 2f minus 40 by 44 plus f. Cross multiply that one. 0 into this one, that part will be 0. So you will get 2f minus 40, that is equal to 0. 2f is equal to 40, or f is equal to 40 divided by 2, that is equal to 20. You are asked to find out f. So f is equal to 20. Okay, now three problems we discuss. So this much to do. Then learn the formula. Only by learning the formula you can easily do the sums. Okay.